up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Coco and I want to help you grow on YouTube from point A to point B. So today I want to talk a little bit about how I felt after I got 100,000 subscribers. So let's get right into it. So when I first started YouTube, I started YouTube in 2015 and I started it actually on this channel right here. And when I started this channel, I was really into the fitness niche, and I love fitness so much. It's such a big part of my life, and I felt like I wanted to be one of those people that can inspire people and show people about health and wellness and all of that kind of stuff. And it's something that I really enjoy. However, after making like 100 videos on this channel, it's something that I realized that it just wasn't growing the way that I personally wanted it to. I spent a ton of time editing. I spent a ton of time learning about YouTube. I spent a ton of time investing in my own content and researching and going to YouTube conferences and networking and joining Facebook groups and all of those kind of things, doing the things that I thought that I was supposed to do when I was trying to make that content, doing the things that I thought I was supposed to do that if I did it this way, like every other YouTube guru on YouTube tells me, if I did it this way, this is how it's gonna happen and this is how it's gonna work. But then when I shortly after realized that there is no number one equation, or there is no equation that's going to 100% make you famous on YouTube or get you views on YouTube, that is something that I had to realize, and it was a big pillow I had to swallow, because I thought that because I was doing all of these things, this is something that I deserved, or this is what I deserve. And after realizing that, there was a quote that I read that said, like, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the same result, like doing the same thing over and over again expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. That's kind of what it felt like, because I made 90 something videos. I was so passionate. I was like, one day something's gonna happen, and it just didn't, until I kind of went into another passion of mine, which is volleyball. And I love volleyball so much. I played practically my whole life at this point, and I love it. And I made a video on this channel about volleyball, and I saw views for the first time. I saw real generatable views, and I said, you know what, Co, you know, like, you're starting to see views from this. Why don't you go into that? Because you're seeing views. People are searching for that. And that's something that I didn't understand. I thought that my channel had to be something random, that I had to do random content, like, you know, I had to do this and this and this and this all together in one, and that was going to make my channel. But then I realized that niching down was something that may have helped me, and it did. So I ended up starting a second channel, and I niched. I keep getting that word messed up. I niched down specifically into volleyball, and it was the greatest decision that I had ever made, because I was so passionate, and I am so passionate about volleyball, that I decided to make a channel about volleyball. And what happened was I saw growth. For the first time, I saw real growth. And it took about 3 years or so before I started seeing like exponential growth. But now here I am, year 3 and some change, and I have 119,000 subscribers as the time I'm filming this video. And what I've learned after getting 100,000 subscribers is that one of the biggest lessons I learned is that you have to fight for the views that you want, and you have to try new things. That means that if you're a gaming channel and you're consistently making gaming videos and you're uploading every single day, but you're not seeing results and you're not seeing views, it's not that your content may not be great. You might need to try something different. That means that you might need to separate yourself from the pack. There are hundreds of thousands of YouTubers out there every single day who are making content trying to be that person who blows up, grows really fast, all of that. You have to realize that your journey is not the same as somebody else's journey, and you can't compare yourself to people who are like, you know, super big in this YouTube world. You have to compare yourself to you. It's your journey. So even if it takes you a year to get 1,000 subscribers, or it takes you 2 months to get 1,000 subscribers, don't be so hard on yourself, making yourself feel like you have to take, like, you have to be like the Jake Paul of YouTube, or the Logan Paul of YouTube, or all of these huge YouTubers. You don't have to grow that fast. And you have to realize that your community. I would rather have a small engaged community in my content versus a community that is so exponentially large but they're not really engaging with you. You want to grow a community around your channel, and that's what should be most important. Another thing I learned about having 100,000 subscribers is that subscribers are a really great support for you if you support them too. That means that engaging with your community, making sure that you talk to them, don't just upload and disappear. Be someone who talks to them a lot, engages with the answers, DMs, you know, you want to feel like a family and not feel like, you know, like you're one of those people who are just above it now. Like, I made 100,000 subscribers. I'm above it. I'm above it all. I'm a celebrity. You don't want to take on that air about yourself. Be somebody who is approachable. Be somebody who is, stay you. Basically, essentially what I'm saying is stay who you are when you do grow into something like that, and stay genuine to yourself. Keep creating the content that got you there, because that's what people subscribe to you for. So also another thing I learned is if you have a trending video, so let's say you made a video and it starts trending and it starts going like really, really great, but then you continue to go back to your old content. I highly suggest that if you have a trending video, continue to make that content to generate that community, and then talk to your community about what's important to you. I think that you should always do content that you are passionate about, and it should always be something that you're passionate about, and you should never negate from that. That doesn't mean that if you really love making candles and that is your passion, that doesn't mean go on to be a drama channel because it makes and generates views, because that's not going to make you happy in the long run. You need to do content that excites you, that you're excited about. That's something that you really want to do, and that's a large part of YouTube, because I've seen so many people create channels just for quick clout and then they burn out, because YouTube is really, it is hard. It's hard because you have to create consistent, you have to create consistent content all of the time. That means that even if you post a video this week, you have to keep continuing to post that electric content so people can stay engaged with you. That doesn't mean you can just drop off the face of the earth and disappear every month. You have to keep that content, and you're more likely to do that if it's something that you're truly passionate about and you want to make content that you're truly passionate about. I've seen so many people on YouTube who want to grow their channels, but they're not willing to put in the work to do it. And there's some things that I've learned that I can really teach you to help you, motivate you. And I'm really excited about starting this channel because I want to be able to give you the things that I've learned that helped me go from that person that was 90 something videos, no views, to 119,000 subscribers, 9 million views. So I've just learned a lot of different things that I really want to talk to you guys about, so that way you can also grow your channel into something that you really want it to be. So I hope that you like this video of what I learned after I got 100,000 subscribers, and some things that I really took to heart that was really important for me. I'm hoping to make some more videos on this channel so that way you guys can learn how to get from point A to point B. So if you wouldn't mind dropping a subscribe below, or looking at my other channel if you like volleyball, which is Coco Volley. I'll leave all of that in the description box below. Also, thank you guys for coming here, and I will see you guys next time.